also very engaging and something that's new out there. But I just see that I don't have like the energy right now, so I'm going to put that aside just for now. But let's see. Another one that we could talk about, maybe you guys want to take a look at, is I don't know. Yeah, I'll send you guys the link at the end, okay? But before we start the show, did you guys want to go through a like a prior one or something?
Yeah, we can do that if you got time. Alexis is in Brisbane, so he's meeting with me at 6 a.m. his time Thursday, and it's 1 p.m. my time here in LA.
Are you Eastern time?
What's that?
What time zone are you in?
For me, it's like 6 a.m. now.
He's in Brisbane, Australia.
Oh, yeah. It's 4:16 p.m. for me.
Yes. Where are you?
I'm in Toronto, in Canada.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, Toronto, Canada.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were in USA. That's why I was.
So maybe does this time, if we did it, that's like 4 p.m. your time tomorrow. Does that work for you?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's do that because Alexis and I are doing our own meetings for 6 a.m. his time, 1 p.m. my time, because he's like 17 hours ahead of me.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds good. Perfect.
Okay. All right, we'll do a dry run, and then if you want to just point out those things in an email right here, or if you just want to bring them up in the blab tomorrow, that's fine.
I'll write it down with the other information, and we can talk about it.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, we'll do a dry run, man. Glad you joined.
As well about the Facebook, like as well we could share, on with our Facebook page, we could share to everyone, like all our friends, because like I know like a quick little script to just send it to everyone, like quickly. Yeah, just to
private message.
Sorry,
are you saying private message or the sharing?
No, like really like on the page. There is the link for this Friday. I just added it, and the thing is, we could just like if you
push it out there, okay,
you will have a possibility to see the video.
Absolutely.
Alexis is talking about our Facebook page. He made a Facebook page for the Trup Show.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. Perfect. Send me the link so I can accept it.
Yeah. Let me find out quickly.
Yeah, and then I think it'd be real exciting. We have you scheduled for this Friday. I have Greg Walker scheduled for the following Friday, and then I have another friend of mine named Avello Roy. He's in Chicago, scheduled for the following Friday after that. So
that's pretty packed. That's
really
awesome.
Excited.
That's awesome. That's really, really good lineup. All right, perfect.
I just added the link, and this time it's working. There's no smiling. That's pretty good compared with yesterday.
All right.
Okay.
Liked. That's sick.
That's good. Yeah, I'm liking Lab quite a bit. I was just telling Alexis that I had a few people recommend to me this other video streaming called Busker. Have you heard of that?
No, I haven't.
It's
send the link. That would be
that's how you spell it, and I think it's only on the App Store, so it's only for Apple.
Oh, okay. I
have an Android, and he has an Android.
Yeah, I have an Android as well. So, or else I would have gotten Blab on there as well.
Yeah. These guys are recommending it to me because they're like, it's a monetized video streaming, so people can donate money if they want to on there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, right. So I was like, that's always nice. we all like money.
Yeah, obviously. For obvious reasons.
I have this other friend of mine. His name's Kieran, and he's got a company called Zencast, and he keeps hitting me up. He's asking me about if I want to push this on the iTunes network. So he wants to give me a free month of hosting and get my podcast onto iTunes. And I said, well, we're just starting. It's our very first show, so we're not really sure what we're doing yet. So, but possibly in the future, I might get back to them.
Absolutely. And like you don't have to achieve for like shoot for perfection in the first place, in my opinion. So like I think I think we're pretty solid so far, and we'll just get it out and just learn as we go, you know. And I think that's the exciting part about starting a journey is, you know, you have to go into it with an open mind and, you know, be very optimistic as to like what you can do from it and, you know, grow with it. So I think it'll be great.
And sometimes improvisation is best because, you know, like you start talking and asking the question along the way. Whereas if you prepare every single little part and like, you know, like it won't look nice and won't look special.
Absolutely. Sounds good. I'm excited, guys. I'm stoked. I gotta run really quick now. But thanks so much once again, guys. I'm really looking forward to this. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yes,
see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. your time.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Later.
Thanks.
So Alexis, so he's on East Coast time basically. So that works out. So I'm glad this stuff works out for you too, especially, you know, doing it Friday my time, Saturday morning your time.
Yes, that's pretty funny actually that it's Friday on.
Yeah.
And then,
well, see, I'm an entrepreneur, so I work 7 days a week. So, and I don't have a girlfriend, so I'm not cutting into any of my girlfriend's time.
I have a girlfriend, but that's all right. She understands.
So at least she's. I hope we didn't kill your Saturday morning breakfast routine.
No, I already told her anyway. She's aware.
Cool. All right, man. Well, that sounds good. Do you have any other questions? I think what we'll do is let's just prepare ourselves. You know, let's just, you know, not try to do details too much, but just do a dry run with Dill tomorrow and see how it goes. And I think we'll learn a lot.
Yes, I think that's the best. Like, I think we should just like prepare a few questions in case like it goes a little bit out of the box, you know, like completely out of topic. Sorry, but yeah. Otherwise, like it's fine. I think, you know, it's all about knowing how you became an entrepreneur and why, like how he, like what happened, you know, like through the stage and how he make it happen. That's it.
Yeah, and I think what we can do is I'm actually just going to reach out to friends and promote through my network on ways on how we can market this and get people knowing it. I'm just using Twitter, Facebook, and my network right now. So I'll take advice from people and stuff, but I think we should just obviously use free services right now because there's no sense to add any cost until we actually are, know we have money coming in for doing it. So I'm going to keep all cost things until we actually bring in money in.
Yeah, that makes complete sense. I would do the same. So we agree. It's great.
There's too many awesome free things out there. So there's no sense in us paying for something until somebody's paying us for doing it.
And you know, there is always a way to find it free as well. You know, like I mean, unless some product you can't, but most of the time there are exactly the alternative. You know, and it's free. Okay. It's great.
I noticed a little while ago it went on recording. Did you push record?
Yes, I did. I just wanna have a look at it and see how long it takes. If it's like a 30 second or if you can record for like 10 minutes. I just want to test that. That's it.
Did you get a Blab email yesterday with the recording?
Yes, I did, and I clicked on it and I could see 57 seconds, and I was a little bit concerned, like if it's gonna.
I only recorded it for a short time. I didn't record the whole thing.
But I will try just a longer time and see how But it was pretty good because you can see the video and you can even embed it, and it's so simple. I really like actually this Blab is pretty good. Like they did it.
But did you get because I forwarded it to you. Did you get it from me or from Blab?
Or maybe from you. Then I'm not sure. I think from Blab, but
because you're a co-host, but I just don't know if Blab is going to give you a video recording of it or if it's just me. I don't know how they do it yet. So let me know where the email came from.
Am I? I have. Yeah, it's from you, I think.
From me? Okay. So I'll just keep forwarding it to you because I think it's linked to my profile. So it's just sending it to me then.
Yeah, that seems like it now that I look at it again. Yeah.
And then I'll just use that and forward it to Dill once we're done with the show, and I'll send it to him so he can do what he likes with it. We're gonna just keep it open and like open sharing network, because it's only going to make sense for us if we build an audience and people are interested in it. You know, if we keep doing this and nobody shows up and there's nobody there, then we know it's not working and we know we need to do something else, right?
That's true. But I'm quite sure this is an interesting topic. I mean, to myself, it's already an interesting topic. It's always good to hear about what everyone else is doing and how they're doing it.
Hey Matt. Hey Frank. Hey Sloan. Thanks for joining. We've got a couple. Alexis. This is my Alexis. We're just to let you all know, we're running a show called The Trep Show every Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. That's UTC -8. We're running a show and we're going to be having guests, entrepreneurs on every week. So same time, same day, every week. And our first show is actually coming up this Friday. We're having Dilyar Asghar on, and he's a web developer and entrepreneur. The following week, next Friday, we're going to have on Greg Walker. He's a successful entrepreneur. He's got he owns about 256 franchises for various businesses. So he's a very successful guy. We're going to have him on next week at Friday at 4 p.m. Just click on my profile and subscribe, and you'll be notified of our upcoming shows. It'll be right there, so you can subscribe to it and get a notification when it happens. Hey, Cash Life. That's I think Wendy. I was on Wendy's show yesterday, I think it was, and she had Greg Walker on her show. So actually, I hopped on there for about 10 minutes and talked with them both. She had a great show yesterday. So I'm glad you joined us, Wendy. Click on my profile and subscribe. Every Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific time, we're doing a show called The Trep Show. Oh, Greg is her co-host weekly, so that's awesome to know. Follow Wendy.
Start to talk now.
He's really great at content marketing. So I know you were, as a web developer for you, and you were curious about it. I think you can follow her and get a lot of great advice on what to put on your website.
Sure.
She's a specialist in that. So make sure you click on her profile and follow her.
Yeah, I will definitely.
Okay. Well, I know it's like kind of running early. You gotta run up to iSeek plant soon?
Yeah, that quite soon. Yeah, I guess. I have still a little bit of time, but yeah, if we've done with everything, then yes.
Wendy says email marketing and blogging too, so she's a pro.
That's good. Nice.
Maybe sometime in the future, Wendy, you want to be on our show. It's Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific time. We can have you on as a special guest if you like.
Sure.
I'm going to share with you my email address.
So
there we go. So okay, maybe I'll have Wendy June 3rd or June 10th.
That's true.
Either of those dates, we can schedule something. There's my email address. You can email me and send me your email address. Oh, Frank said he can be a show guest. All right, Frank. Frank, there's my email address, so you can contact me there, and we'll kind of learn a little bit about you and put you on an upcoming show. All right, Alexis, do you have any?
Yeah.
So we'll do that dry run with Dill tomorrow morning and get ourselves organized for the show coming this Friday.
Yeah, I think that's best. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty cool. Yeah, we have everything. Just need to organize the question like a little bit more, and that's it. Yeah. According to the information he will be giving us, and that's it. Yeah. Okay. Just June 3rd.
It looks like we got a couple more guests for future shows, so we're actually lining up really, really well. I'm real excited about this. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, I think that'll be great.
I think it's a great topic too, because people want to know about this and people really want to get some clarity. Because Gary Vaynerchuk's been talking a lot about it, and his approach is a little different. His is egomaniac, he thinks an entrepreneur is an entrepreneur, and a person that's not shouldn't even call themselves one. They should, really just get out and do something different, and it's a different approach.
I believe
I wouldn't.
Could be an entrepreneur anyway, and it's just a matter of just knowing that you can do it, and like trying hard, and you know, someday eventually something will happen. That's what I believe it is.
Yeah, me too. Because I think it's not as hard and complicated as what people think. It's just like, you know, how successful are you going to actually be an entrepreneur that people know about around the world? I mean, Gary Vaynerchuk's like a celebrity entrepreneur, and not everybody's going to be like that. There's going to be, most of them are going to be under the radar, you know, but it doesn't mean you can't be one, because you could be an entrepreneur and make your own money doing it, and be on your own schedule and have more time with your family, and really make the same money you were making working as an employee for someone else.
I think it reminds me of the book, like $100 Startup, which is like talking about different people that didn't want to be like having a really massive company. They just wanted to be like a one-person business, and try like just make enough money so that they can be free and travel around the world. And it's a really interesting book, actually.
I think, because I'll tell you right now, I was really, I was drinking the Kool-Aid about lifestyle marketing. And so, but, you know, like the guys like Ty Lopez or these other guys that say, you know, I'm on the beach, I got my laptop, I make hundreds of thousands of dollars. But I mean, that's just candy, and it's exciting, but it's really about, well, specifically, how can I make some money? And I'm not talking about like 100,000 a month, just how can we make it really something to live on, like 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month, because that's a great supplemental income to anybody.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they say in that specific book. You know, like they were even talking about like how they got there. Like one guy was somehow like someday got an opportunity of selling mattress, and then he started selling mattress, and that's about it, you know, and it just worked. So that's it, you know, like, yeah, I mean, it's just about to find, I think, what you want to do. That's the hardest part, because you can do many things, but personally, there is many things I don't want to do, and I just want to specific.
Well, you and both and I are gonna get a lot of great advice from Greg Walker next week. He's a serious entrepreneur, and he really knows what he's talking about. And now he's a coach, so he's got a lot of very great specific advice. And I'd call him like he's a great guy about as far as being a straight shooter, and knowing the difference between what isn't working and what does work. You know, and he was on Wednesday show yesterday, and he was very clear and direct about being able to sift through people that are not genuine versus people that are genuine. And I think that's really important, because we want to work with people that are trustworthy and that are honest about what they're doing, because we don't want to be sold candy and then pay too much money for something that isn't going to provide any value to me, when I'm going to pay like $5,000 for something that's only worth $1,000. I mean, that's a shitty way to do business.
I completely agree. I think it just doesn't make sense. It's not about that. I mean, you see that everywhere on Facebook anyway.
Wendy says is very direct. Be ready to hear what you might might not want to hear.
That's all right. It's pretty good. At least you know what you at.
But, you know, see, like Greg was just an honest and real open guy, because when I got a reminder from Gallant Dill, you know, our guy with the Facebook group, Entrepreneur Lifestyle Group.
Yes.
And so that day I was like, yeah, you know what? I need to keep adding people to my network on Facebook. And I talked to Dilyar that day. I talked to my old friend Avello from Chicago. This was Saturday night last week.
Yes.
And then I talked to Greg. And this was between 9 p.m. and it was between 8 p.m. and midnight that I was actually messaging with these people, and I scheduled our first 3 guests of our show. So to me, that's an example of an entrepreneur. I'm working Saturday night, 8 p.m. On just connecting with honest people that are and curious about what they do in their business. And these guys are honest too, and they responded right back like, yeah, that sounds great, I'll do it. and it was not a hurdle to get through. I didn't have to talk to their secretary. I didn't have to go you didn't have to go talk to somebody else and get back to me. It was a very clean, easy way to get them on the show.
Yeah, actually, as I haven't been as much as you on into social media, but I've been doing it like recently, and I think it's pretty good. Like, we're meeting really good people, and it's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I think.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I'm excited about it. I got to go because I've got something to prepare for at 2:00, and so I think it's exciting. The show. Anybody that's still here, this Friday, 4 p.m. LA time, we'll be doing the first of the Trep Show, where we talk with entrepreneurs about their business, their startup, and specifically when they got started. It could have been their first business, or it could have been their 10th business, because lots of entrepreneurs out there have several businesses. So we're excited about getting that out to you guys, and click on my profile and subscribe to it, because you'll be able to see our upcoming shows scheduled there.
As well, our Facebook page with the link right now.
There you go. So we'll make it easy for you to follow us. We'd love to have you there. Oh, there we go. Frank says he's got several now, and he's started several others. So those are the great kind of people we like to talk to, because they're really good about identifying new businesses in a market, because the market always changes. So I'm real excited about meeting with other business owners.
Yes, send us an email, Frank.
Yeah, Frank put up and make sure you look in the comments in there, Alexis. He put in his website video. Do you see it?
Yeah, definitely. I already clicked on it.
He's going to email me, so I'll make sure I copy you in the email when I talk with Frank.
Yeah, that
okay.
was great.
We look forward to having Frank on soon. We've got potentially Wendy for June 3rd, so she's she said that works for her. All right. If you don't have any other questions, we'll go, and hopefully more of you that are here on the show, come back this Friday, 4 p.m. LA Pacific time. We'd love to have you back, and we're going to have our guest Dilyar Asghar as a guest, and his business and what he's doing as an entrepreneur.
By the way, this is the link of the other blab for this Friday.
Great. Thanks, Alexis. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll do our rehearsal for this Friday. Okay.
Okay. So,
all right, man. Thanks everybody for showing up, and glad to have you here. Hope you come back.